Yo, what's up guys? Tudel here from Tudel Game Vlogs. I know a lot of people, I said that I was going to be uploading some winter 2014 anime first impression, which it's still coming. But I decided to do them in the style, to do them as individual videos for those, because the one thing about the giant videos is like when I'm doing anime updates, that's one thing. But impression videos, I think a lot of people end up watching them, a lot of people who just aren't subscribed to this channel period and are just looking for impression videos. So I decided I'll do them in the style I did the Kill la Kill first impressions. If anyone remembers that I uploaded, what was that, like a few months ago? I don't even fucking remember. So that will be coming probably next week because I gotta get the clips from Crunchyroll. That takes a minute. It shouldn't take, I should have them probably by like around Monday evening. But the videos probably won't be uploaded until well, I might get one of them out that night. But here's another question for you guys. Would you rather me upload them all at once or space them out? The only reason why I don't want to space them out is because by the time I finish spacing them out, I will have already, the second episodes for most of these will have already aired, and it'll be like, and also on top of that, I will do a traditional anime update in which it will be the long video talking about all the shows, because those aren't the only shows I'm watching. Those are just the shows that are new that I'm watching. Anyways, that's not the point of this video. That's just something I wanted to tell you. The point of this video is, I think this cold is almost gone. I'm not fucking sure. I'm really sick of this shit. But the main thing I do want to talk about this video is the Anime Hipster title that has been thrown around with me recently because of my opinions on a lot of new popular anime, and then just my opinions on certain anime that's popular in general. I guess the shows in question will probably be Sword Art Online, Kill la Kill, Attack on Titan, Death Note, and Code Geass, because I don't like any of these shows. But I guess I should specify what the difference is, because I've stated this before. I even made a video on my main channel called Character versus Plot. If you notice, most of these shows are plot driven and they don't focus that much on characterization. What am I the most a fan of? I'm usually a huge fan of character interactions and character development. So shows that aren't focused on that usually already have a strike going against them on top of anything else that gets on my nerves. But let me just talk about, because I need to split, at least these specific 5 shows, I need to split up into 2 separate categories. One, the first category that I just truly believe is a shit show, in my opinion. And the second one is that I just don't think it's for me. The shows that I think that aren't for me would probably be something like Code Geass, Death Note, and probably Attack on Titan. Shows that I just think legitimately are bad, it's Kill la Kill and Sword Art Online. And when I say legitimately bad, you gotta understand, I don't mean it in the sense of like the hatred, like true hatred towards it. I just think they're badly written, or they're just badly done. Like, and if you notice, a lot of these new shows, specifically Attack on Titan, Kill la Kill, and Sword Art Online, all really kind of run off of the same kind of bullshit. It has really good animation, really cool fight sequences. Characters are usually the worst things about the show. That's usually how that goes. Sword Art Online, you could say it's the harem bullshit that they decided to pull throughout the entire series. Also the borderline incest stuff, that's always cool too. But most of these shows are running off of just fucking off of visuals and action sequences. Because each of these shows, I don't, like, as I said, I don't think Attack on Titan is horrible in its own right. I just feel like Attack on Titan does not appeal to me. And technically, I could easily say that about Kill la Kill and Sword Art Online. But I know for a fact that in terms, especially Sword Art Online, Kill la Kill I might be willing to give leeway on. Sword Art Online, to me, is just a piece of shit. Just straight out piece of shit. Sword Art Online to me is a fucking harem that has a better than average plot onto it. Kill la Kill, for the most part, is just a straightforward, cliched, generic anime with really good animation and fan service. Oh, and bad pacing, that's the other thing I forgot to mention. But for the most part, Kill la Kill isn't that damn offensive in its entirety. Attack on Titan, it's almost the same shit. It's it's just flat characters. I think that's literally my main problem with Attack on Titan. It's just flat characters. Also, I'm so tired of the quirk that actually Kill la Kill and fucking Attack on Titan share, and Bleach, and Naruto. It's that, oh, and Yu Yu Hakusho too. Even though Yu Yu Hakusho never took it to the extent that fucking the rest of these other shows do. I am so tired of that same tired trick to spark character development, which is, oh no, I'm about to die or I'm raging out. Monster comes out of me and starts wrecking shit. I think Naruto is the most tolerable with this shit. I'm just so, and it's like always the development, I have a monster inside of me. Like, it's that same stupid ass development bullshit I'm so tired of. I'm just tired of that fucking plot device all the time. Every show wants to do this. There's a monster inside of me. I thought it was bullshit with Ichigo. I thought it was with Attack on Titan. I knew it was gonna be bullshit because, for one, the way that scene was set up, like, you know what's funny? And this, and you know, I just have a different opinion than everyone. That's usually the reason why I disagree, and because I'm more into characters than I am to plot. As I said, if I could sit down and watch a shoujo and not give a fuck that it's literally basic ass tasks you would do in high school, that's usually mean because I'm more drawn to characters than I am plot. But Attack on Titan made no fucking effort to try to hide what it was about to do. Because we all knew. Like, everyone was like, oh my god, it's so epic. And I sat there with, oh, I know how this is gonna go now. When the main character gets eaten, he's either gonna come out of this shit on some really, like, OP Valhalla type shit where he just busts out of the Titan's stomach going, "Argh!" with his leg in his hand or some shit. Or he was gonna have some OP ass power up. Guess the fuck what? They gave him an OP ass power up. That shit isn't appealing to me. And people go, well, why is it then that you gave, you know, Attack on Titan, Sword Art Online, like 13 to 12 episodes? I think 14 for Sword Art Online. But you gave Attack on Titan like 6. I think it's because Sword Art Online just ruined my level of tolerance. Like, I think, like, I had no, because remember, Sword Art Online, out of those 3 new ones, is the one I watched first. It's not like I'm not willing to give these shows a chance. I mean, for God's sakes, I like Batum. And Batum, in terms of violence and in terms of just fucked up shit, is about on the same level. Actually, I think it's worse than Kill la Kill and Sword Art Online. I don't think it's worse than Attack on Titan in terms of the fucked upness about it. But it's like, I don't mind dark, gritty shows based in reality. I just don't care for shitty characters in that reality. For example, and it's not, and look, I'm not saying Himiko, I mean, my bad, no, I'm still thinking of Batum. I'm not saying Ryuko I will say is fucking horrible. But if you gave me characters like fucking Kirito and Eren, those are characters that I could just say I genuinely don't like, but they're justified in their personality traits. Even Mikasa is justified. Well, okay, I'm not gonna say that, but I'll say Mikasa is the one that I'd be willing to let go in terms of personality traits. What I mean by that is, I can look at the plot, I can look at the setup, I can look at what they're telling me and go, okay, so it makes perfect sense why Eren wants to kill all Titans. It makes perfect sense why Kirito at a certain point is just really fucking emo. It's like, I understand that, but that doesn't make them entertaining to watch. Also, because the character doesn't fucking change. And then people go, well, you need to go read the manga, and you need to, you know, you need to go look at the full story because they get better. Listen, I'm not denying that they don't get better. When I make my opinions on shit, I'm not basing that on they never get better. I'm basing that on, as of right now, I don't have enough of an emotional attachment to this character to give a flying fuck if they get better. That's the difference between just me saying they're bad characters in general and just saying it's not good, it's not for me, I just think it's bad in my opinion. That's how it works. Like it's not like I'm saying, oh, Ryuko's not gonna get character development, so why would you drop Kill la Kill? Ryuko's probably gonna get better. Because I don't care if she gets better now. The same thing with Attack on Titan. Like, when Eren gets better, Mikasa gets better, Armin gets better. I don't care. Once you make me stop caring for the character, it doesn't matter what they could do. They could be as cool as fuck. If my emotional attachment for them is shot and I have lost reason to give a fuck about them, I'm not touching that shit. And then people throw out my dark box at me because of how I raged about the first season yet. I went and fucking not only watched the second season, but I also read the entirety of the manga for that. Because Madoka Box, the issue I had with Madoka Box was based around her contradicting attitude, and then I realized that was the point of the fucking story, and I was like, oh. And on top of that, even with the contradicting attitude, she still had morals and personality traits that I did enjoy. Because Eren is so fucking straightforward and shit, I literally looked at this character and went, you were so one note. And it's not like, as I said, it's not like it doesn't make sense. It's just, I don't care. like, and I can sit there and say something for like Code Geass and Death Note where it's like, okay, look, Lelouch and Light are dicks. Not that they're bad characters, not that they're written poorly. I just think they're dickish characters, and that really disconnects me from a story. You can call that shallow, but look, just like if you're gonna call that shallow, then don't get mad when I call the fact that you dropped an anime because there wasn't any fighting in it shallow. We all have our own particular tastes. I know people call me hipsters because most of these popular shows are fucking plot based and just say fuck their characters. And that shit isn't appealing to me. And people don't... And there are other shows I've dropped that I just haven't said anything about. Like, for example, My Little Monster, which is a fucking romance series. Dropped that. Weak-ass characters. And I dropped that, I think, what, 4 episodes in? It's not just popular shows. Well, actually, My Little Monster was relatively popular. I don't remember it being insanely popular, but I remember it being relatively popular. Like, there's certain shows I won't fucking bother with. There's another popular show I can't think of right now off the top of my head that, or just show in general that I dropped. It's just like I dropped things that stopped being appealing to me. And some shows I finished and which I hadn't. Because they're not, either they weren't really worth it or I didn't really get any true enjoyment out of the show. It's not like, oh, fuck, is this popular for this season? I'm not touching that. I mean, for God's sakes, the popular shows for this season would be, what, Nisekoi? And I read the fuck out of Nisekoi. I'm already watching that bitch. I don't give a fuck. The hipster thing, I guess, comes from because there's usually shows that everybody's into that I'm not. And I've always been weird like that. I just don't care for shows that have flat-ass characters. Or uninteresting characters. Or annoying as fuck main characters. It's like how people find Chopper annoying in One Piece. I find Mikasa annoying. Why? Because the bitch only talks about one motherfucking character. And what pisses me, I think it annoys me more Mikasa than it does the cute, stupid shit that you get with like Chopper and Pikachu. Because Mikasa's fan base is based around the fact that she does cool shit. That's it. That is the blind, that is what blinds them. It's like, oh, the cuteness is blinding you with Pikachu and Chopper. Yeah. But the fact that she can cut a Titan's head off is what blinds you to the fact that she's a flat-ass character. But I'm the offensive motherfucker because I said that. But you run around talking so much shit about two characters who look cute as shit, but Bakrai could fuck your shit up. But no. Mikasa is too physically strong. Therefore, she is a great character. And I understand, as anime, we're used to girls being Odahime from Bleach. That's the best way I can describe it. We're used to girls being in that. So Mikasa is just something different, and that's why she appeals to a lot of people. Like, for example, I find Asano annoying as shit. You know, Kirito has his fucking issues, but if you had to tell me the character I can't stand the most in Sword Art Online, it's fucking Asano. Mainly because her personality switches 3 fucking times in the course of, what, 5 episodes? I'm done. Shit was annoying. I'm tired. Oh, look, the 16-year-old and the 15-year-old boy in the game, trapped in the game together, have a child, even though they've never actually consummated. I mean, had sex. Oh, look, Asano went from being quiet to Tsundere to being, I want your dick, Kirito. Oh, that's great characterization, anime. Fuck. It's not like when I say I don't like these shows, it's not like I'm just saying that because of problems. It's like because I legitimately have issues with them. Oh, look, Ryuko, you're here to save your father, even though you don't know shit about him and never had any real relationship with him. And yet they make an episode about how you talk about family with Mako's family, even though you've never had a family. So what the fuck are you basing that on? It's that same shit. It's like, It's like, listen, I can understand we just don't agree on shit, but people like calling me a hipster because I don't like popular anime. No, because people think popular anime have nothing wrong with it. There's so many things wrong with it. Just like there's things wrong with One Piece and Bakuman. And FMA, there probably are things wrong with it, but I can't fucking find it. I can't find it without me feeling like it's nitpicking. Which is probably what people view my opinions on Attack on Titan and Kill la Kill and fucking Sword Art Online and Death Note and Code Geass I will never go into true depth about because I haven't watched enough of those shows to do that. I'll go relatively in depth with fucking Attack on Titan a little bit, not as much as I will with like if you had to rank which one I think is the worst versus which one is the best, at least out of those 3 new shows, I think Kill la Kill is the worst. Actually, would I say that? I don't know, it's between Kill la Kill and Sword Art Online. I probably would say Sword Art Online is worse than Kill la Kill just because Sword Art Online is pretentious as fuck. Sword Art Online pretends like it's supposed to be this hardcore epic, and it really is just a fucking bullshit ass harem. It actually kind of does what Lagrange does, The Flower of Renee, if anyone's seen that, where it's a show that looks like one thing, but it's really something else, just pretending to be that other thing. Like Lagrange is a shoujo that disguises itself as like a mech hardcore series about aliens and shit. Which, by the way, I need to review that. That's on the list of things to review. Because I totally forgot about that show for a while. For obvious reasons. But it's just like, I just want to, like, even Nura, my thing against Nura, it's kind of the same logic. It's like, Nura's a boring ass anime. It's a boring ass anime in general. It's a boring ass shonen. It is a really boring fucking shonen. I'm sorry. I've told Sam this many times, so it's not like, oh, it's just popular anime. It's like, no, I have legitimate issues with them, and it's not like I hate these shows to this ridiculous degree. It's just that these popular shows just happen to have really annoying problems. You gave me flat-ass characters in Attack on Titan. Ryuko is a piece of paper. That's it. It's a piece of paper in a cliche generic show. The cliche generic part isn't even an issue. It's just the fact that she's a piece of paper and the show's trying to act like she's more than what she is. Which means you're forcing character development on her and forcing personality traits because you didn't actually take the time and flush her out from the get-go. And Sword Art Online was just... Sword Art Online is a harem that pretends like it's not. Also, it also has a 16-year-old change. Well, you know, 16-year-old girls can't make up their minds anyway, so I guess that maybe Asuna is a true definition. I don't fucking know. But I just kind of want to state my whole piece about that. It's not like I hate these shows to the extent of like burning a fire, but if you were to mention it to me, like when Attack on Titan gets released on DVD and Blu-ray this year, it's gonna be like, oh look, Attack on Titan's so great. I'm like, don't even fucking talk to me about that show. Like, I'm gonna be annoyed with that show just because people are gonna sit here and say it's perfect, and people, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna treat the fan base like I do with every other new show that I don't care for, like Fruits Basket. Well, actually, that one I haven't given a chance, or Oran High School Host Club, or Italia. Just not for me. That's all this boils down to. It's just, the shit's not for me. Anyways, that's it. Vlogs again for your boy Terrell. Got you guys later. Peace out. Get her.